Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is SockBot, and today I want to talk about something a little bit different. Now, I know I say that a lot, but it's been a couple months since I've been here, and first I just want to say sorry for that. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I'm going to get into that a little bit later. But what I want to talk about today is kind of Little Big Planet and the support that it's kind of been lacking compared to the previous generations. So, let's get into that first, because that's really the meat of what I want to talk about today. So Sumo Digital, in my opinion right now, has not done a very good job of supporting Little Big Planet as a medium. Now what I mean by that is, in the past, Media Molecule worked really hard to be constantly releasing patches and new DLC, and on top of that, supporting that and blasting it all over their Twitter and their YouTube accounts to really create hype for these new things that were coming, for when water was introduced, for when you were finally able to modify gravity, and further tweak the global settings on the entire map, all that kind of stuff. Infinite light checkpoints was even a thing at some point. I'm not sure if you guys knew that that wasn't originally in the first game, but it was all these big patches and these big DLC. I remember when the first Metal Gear Solid pack was released, and it was crazy, and everyone was so excited because they got so hyped about everything that was coming out, and they released all of these videos and trailers and all that kind of stuff, and I don't see that from Sumo. And that really sucks, because I think there's a lot of meat to these DLC that they're releasing, maybe not quite to the extent of what we were seeing in Little Big Planet 1 and 2, but it's just, there's just not that same level of excitement. Now, part of it's definitely because the game is starting to age. It's been 2 years since it's been out. On top of that, it's the third generation of a game that has not changed significantly between generations. That being said, it was a great game. It still is a great game. And I think kind of where the community's picked up for Sumo Digital's lacking was in the sense of a community around the levels that were being created. So as this decline kind of started, and more so earlier, I think actually late last year, when they released Little Big Planet as a free-to-play game for PlayStation Plus users, there was a huge influx in the community, and kind of people started coming back and playing more. I saw some other creators come back that I hadn't seen in a while, and so I was super excited about that, because Little Big Planet actually works very well as a free-to-play game, because most of the content comes from the community, and I talked a lot about this in the first video I ever made as to why I think Little Big Planet 3 was not given a fair rap in terms of the reviews, because it's really tough to review a game like that when you have to review the tools as opposed to what you already have. And I know that's kind of like where people divide on that, but obviously I go in the positive direction in terms of thinking that that's not really something you can review as it starts. That being said, I just really wish that Sumo had spent a little more time supporting this community, especially after it was released as free-to-play. They have all of the news implementation in the community features on the Earth and the other community planets and stuff like that. That being said, I don't think they did a great job of really keeping that up to date and everything. And that was kind of sad to see. I remember that there used to be trends of levels, and now there's just an occasional good level that might get recommended or might not. And so what I wanted to talk about a little bit above that was kind of what everybody's been going to, because you saw how excited I was for Dreams in the past, but Dreams was delayed so significantly. It was supposed to come out in November, and even now I don't even think it's in beta yet, but that's totally fine, because there are other games that I noticed that myself and a lot of other creators have been kind of migrating to from Little Big Planet, and this is what I'm going to talk a little bit more about in a future video, where I really dissect kind of why I think Little Big Planet deserved such a better rating than it was getting, and kind of where the people have been going from there, and why they've been choosing games like Minecraft, like different modded Minecraft, like Fallout 4, for example, with the base builder, and stuff like that, where people are really migrating to kind of find somewhere where it will fulfill that need to create something that a lot of the creators had in Little Big Planet. That being said, I'm definitely going to make some more Little Big Planet videos. I got that fire back in me now that it's been released as free-to-play. A lot more people have the game. It's a big influx in the community, which is so exciting. It means more people are playing, more people are seeing how good of a game this is, and the more people play, the more content we get, and the more fun we can have. So anyways, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about today. So I'm going to make a video very soon, kind of like I mentioned on both the Fallout 4 and Minecraft, kind of talk a little bit about the technology in each, and how they've both evolved over time and kind of taken things from Little Big Planet and things that they created that Little Big Planet took from them, because I think there's a lot of really interesting connections that you can make there, and more importantly, kind of interesting connections as to why those are the games that people are migrating to from Little Big Planet, and maybe even talk about some of the other ones that people can play as we wait for Dreams to finally come out. Come on, Media Molecule, just release it. It's okay if it's buggy. I just want to play it. Anyways, I won't grovel anymore. I hope you guys are doing fantastically. It's great to be back in front of a lens and in front of you guys, and I will definitely have some more videos up very soon. I'm making a huge influx now, so use that word a lot, influx. Anyways, hope you're having a great day. You know what to do if you liked the video, and more importantly, thank you so much for all of your comments over the past couple months, even if you're just asking questions about creation or about Little Big Planet in general. I really appreciate it. It's really kept me going while I've been busy with everything else. So thank you guys for that. Do leave a comment below if you ever have questions. I will definitely answer them. And as to keep this video short, have a fantastic day. And goodbye, everyone. Bye! Bye!